Welcome back. This is a feel-good kickstart to the day that you needed because we're about to tap into some very inspirational work right now. South Africa continues obviously to grapple with a significant youth unemployment, let's call it crisis, a disconnect with nearly 6 in 10 young people aged between 15 and 24 and 4 in 10 aged 25 to 34 unemployed as we speak. So in response, the Education Support Forum, supported by the Jobs Fund, has now launched the Green Energy Workforce Development Project. This initiative aims to bridge the gap between job seekers and opportunities in the burgeoning green energy sector. And today we are so happy and proud to be joined by Kutso Bapela, the project manager, to discuss how this program is empowering individuals and contributing to a sustainable future, and most importantly, how we can support.
Yes.
This is amazing. I don't even know where to jump off because there are so many positives. It's almost like if you could have said, what's the answer that we need? It would be this sentence.
Exactly.
So talk to me about the origin of this connection between the green sector, what's happening in energy, and job creation, because not many people are making that, actioning that connection.
Well, the Education Support Forum is in a strategic partnership with Jobs Fund and SASOL. So we saw that gap. That, okay, there's a lack of jobs in South Africa, and then there's this hoo-ha that's going on about the climate, right? We had load shedding, and then we asked the question to young people, now that there's no jobs, what is your role? What are you doing during load shedding? Are you out there as a consumer, or can you play a role in the economy? And we thought, how can we empower these young people to actually take part in this entire hoo-ha? So we thought jobs, but not only jobs, entrepreneurship as well. And then we thought, okay, this is an idea we can explore. So let's see how we can partner with government. Let's see how we can partner with private. And this is how we are, where we are today.
I love that. Now, all you need is that shift in momentum, and it's happened. I'm getting people, kind of energy producers, guys wanting to get land in South Africa because the sun is so good. Obviously, the terroir is so good. We've got all of the plus points here, but we haven't kind of taken ownership of that ourselves. Now we are doing that. How? How do we create the opportunities? How do we bring this all together?
I think it's very important to be very clear with South Africa that when we're speaking about green energy or renewable energy, we're not speaking, and jobs, by the way, we're not speaking about a substitution of what we say fossil fuels, because that's just the big, problem that the entire South Africa has.
The stigma is there, yeah.
Yes, the stigma that, okay, now what's going to happen to the current jobs that are there? So we are supplementing what is there. When we're speaking green, yes, when we're speaking green, we're speaking a supplementation of what we have, being more responsible. For example, in ICT currently, camera, how can we implement solar within ICT? And that's just exactly what we're doing. That's how we're bringing the two together. We're not saying let's substitute. We're just expanding that space.
Improving, amplifying, and we're seeing it with delivery services now, with their EV vehicles. We're seeing more and more. And what I love is once you have a bit of development, it spreads. Now, this hospital's been upgraded. Suddenly, the 10 schools in the area have Wi-Fi, and they are connected to information. Now, suddenly, the kids in those schools are more interested in STEM. And now they are being drafted into these kind of engineering and more maths and science and computing-orientated spaces. So what are some of the programs that are offered for those young people specifically that are wanting to enter into this space? How are you connecting those
So
dots?
we offer technical training. So that would be, our focus is currently on solar. Technical training would be in equipping young people with maintenance, installation and repair of anything solar PV. And then we've got your workplace readiness, so equipping young people with how to be that employee.
Soft skills.
Yes, how to be that individual that can be very, very competent within the workplace. And then we do business support. So individuals that don't see themselves as employees, how do we equip you with those entrepreneurial skills to be part of the green energy space as an entrepreneur?
I love that. I absolutely love the fact, because what we love about the entrepreneurship element is you can go and do it on your own. You can get your immediate network, i.e. the community that you've grown up with, involved. You're still all working towards the true north, the bigger picture of the same goal. So whether you're playing entrepreneurship at this level with 100 people underneath you, or you're going out on your own, you do need that. The soft skills, vitally important. When you're placing people in companies, your name, their name rests on their ability to enter into. How are you facilitating the job placements? Because you've got the private sector on board.
So the most important part about our placements with our strategic partners in private is that we go out there and we negotiate for permanent jobs. So we don't get into that.
It's not a job shadow.
Yes,
Yeah.
there's no shadowing. We don't do learnerships. Of course, they have to start somewhere. But we're trying to also encourage a culture of sustainability with jobs, or permanence as we call it. So we're only negotiating for permanent jobs for our placements.
I love that. Just put your money where your mouth is. And
Yes.
that then also puts the onus on the prospective employer to weigh in with their training, help bring them into your company culture. I love what you are doing on absolutely every level. We're going to continue this conversation. I'm going to ask our social media team to pump out some more details. But if you want to plug in, visit tedsf.org for more information. I've got about 50 light bulbs going off above my head, so I will definitely be making contact. But if you're in the private, if you're in government, if you're just a lone warrior out there wanting to save your community, this is your chance. You are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank you.